Now, welcome back. And at this point, this is where we're going to start using our builder. That is our website builder, which is Elementor. Remember, we have installed Elementor when we started in our section A, part A of our training. Now, in part B, that is when we're going to use it to build our main website. Now, what we just did in part B was to use the WordPress theme to have a structure. You understand? This is what we are designing. This is what we have in mind to design. Okay, it's coming up. So now we have gotten our footer, we have gotten our header. So now we need to talk about the body of the website. Do you understand now? So that is where we talk about this. So let's quickly go into what we need to do today. So we're going to use our what I refer to as Elementor. So let's go to page. Now, these are the pages we have created about home, privacy, service, and shop. Do you understand? You still remember how we created our menu, and our menu has turned our pages, and our pages has turned to menu. So now we are on the page now. So we're going to come to home. Home has been the one this is the home we have now. Do you understand? So there's what we call the home page that will have been created. So we click on edit. Do you understand? And we'll click on edit, and it will take up. We want to edit this home page. Now you can see that is now showing us that edit with Elementor. Now, so that's what we're going to do, edit with Elementor. So we'll click edit with Elementor. So it's loading now. So what we're going to do now is that to design our home with Elementor. Now, this is what Elementor is all about. These are the Elementor widgets. We have what we call the inner section, we have what we call the heading, image, text editor, video, button, divider, and so on. And note that what we are using here, what we are doing here is just the free version of Elementor. And under the Pro, that means that you have to pay to access some other widget that Elementor has. Now, that is why in the beginning, you remember, I downloaded what we call add-on, the essential add-on of Elementor. So those ones that we cannot use money to buy, we can get them with what? With our essential add-on. So that is why we have it here. Do you understand? This is what we have here. So that is that. So this adjusts the environment of Elementor. You can see. You can see. So this is what we have. So I want to go back to the dashboard, and I need to do one or two things here. I want to do one or two things here. So now we need to change. Sorry, I take something. No, I want to go back. I don't want this home to appear. So I need to change it to the template. I don't want it from it, what do you call it? Default template. I want it to be on Elementor food width. So if that is there, I'll now click update. So, and I can now say edit with Elementor. So the home thing will be off. So I'm no longer editing with Elementor. I'm now editing with Elementor. Now let's quickly go now. So that is what we have here. Now look at this is what we're going to use that will help us to create our columns. Most of these builders are in columns. You understand now? We use columns to build websites. So we click here, and we have a single column, double column, and so on and so forth. So we'll click here. So this column has appeared here, and this, when it appears, this is the point you start bringing in your widgets. Do you understand? This is the time you start bringing in your widgets from here to this point. Make says now. So that is what this is all about. So now we have, if you want to double it up, you can see I've increased it with a plus sign. I'm going to close it again. Do you understand? So if I need to get the property of this column, I will click this one. And if I want to delete it, I will click this one. So I need to do one or two things here. So I need to put this background here. I need to put this background here. So I'll come here to what we call spy. Remember, how did I get here? I click here to get the property of what? Of this column. It's a single column that I've created. You remember? Do you remember? Okay, good. Now let's continue. So I will now click background, normal. So I'll choose image. So from the image, I will drop off the image I intend to use. So from here, you can see these are the background image I intend to use. So that is that. I'll click here and insert it. So it's done. Then I'll click update. So I've told you, you update, then you come back, then you refresh and see. Do you understand now? So come here, position, center. Okay. Are you getting what I'm trying to do? Okay. So layout. So I'll now choose height, minimum height. Then I will say 550. Exam or update. It's still not showing. Okay, I need to see what is happening here because it's all to show. We need to see why it was not showing. It was not showing. So, you know, as I was telling you the last time that it's not showing now. Now let me show you what really happened there. As I was telling you the last time that when you set up your WordPress, you come to settings. I get it now. And when you come to settings, you come to your reading. Now, where is your site reading your stuff from? Now, why it didn't show the last time? Because it was on your latest post. Do you understand now? So I have to come here to make it static, pick the home and make it work. So when you do this thing, you now show that your home page will now be the home. You know, when we are about to do the Elementor, we have to go and pick a page called and make it our index page called home. Do you understand? That is why it is now showing. So let's visit the site back again. You see it's now showing. This is it now. So now I changed this. You can see the same thing. All I did was that I changed the people here to another set of people here. So what am I trying to say? You too, you can do something so different from what you have taught you. Do you understand now? So different and get it done. So that's what I'm saying here. So that is that on this. So the next thing is to continue to put this and this together. So we'll go back to our Elementor. Hope you're getting it now. So we'll go back to our Elementor. You click here, you what we call inner section. Now, remember what we did was a what I refer to as background. That this lady and this stuff were background. So we need to put these ones in front of the background. And for you to do this test in front of the background, then you need what we call inner test. Do you understand? And this inner test comes with two columns. Do you understand? You can add your column. You understand? So that's what we're going to do. So let's quickly see what we need to do. So there is heading, your website company of choice. Okay, so we're going to put heading here. So the next thing is that we're going to put again, we're going to put text editor, and then we're going to put what I refer to as button here. You can see all I have here, I've done it now. Now you can wonder, why do I have two columns? Because I want to maintain, I don't want it to overstretch to this background image. So these two columns is much of a guide. I'm not going to put anything here, but as I'm typing, it will guide this. Do you understand now? So that is what I'm putting in. So let's quickly type, let's do a type, let's do our own. So let's call it what do we call it? You can name anything. You can call it anything. So I will call it let's say, am I using capital letter or true? No. Okay. That's why you have to understand what we're saying here. So let's say by your product. You get now, you just have to, it just depends on what you offer. Do you understand? What are you selling? What is the name of your company? Do you understand now? So it could be anything. It could be glow. It could be MTN. So that's what I'm saying, that even these things that we are getting, we can what? Change it and display for others. You can be aiming from it. So I'm trying to think of what to buy to say. So let's say your website design, your choice website design company, your sorry, your choice website design agency. Do you understand now? So that's what we're talking about now. So all I need to do now is to increase this. Do you understand? Increase this and make it agency. Do you understand? It's not flipping. If you have to be a single column, it will, this thing will go bigger. Do you understand now? So should I call it one? Okay. So I've increased it. So this one too, I will leave it in terms of I won't type anything in it. So your choice agents. See. So I might even, let me come back here to styling. So I don't want to use black. So let me use white. Do you understand? So you can see how beautiful it is looking at. So I'm going to topography. I like using poppy. Do you understand? So you type in poppy. So that's my own. So you can have your own. So you can also increase the size of it. You understand? Now depends. You get it now. Now, one thing about this thing is that there are three views to this thing. There's what we call the desktop. You can see there's desktop, there is tablet, and there is mobile. So when you are designing, you can put it on tablet. How will it look when you are designing a tablet? When you put it on mobile, how will it look on your mobile phone? Just see it now. I'm talking about the test now, so you can design, so you can also work on this later. You get it now. So that is that that. So you have to be mindful of what platform you have to design. But this is the tip. First of all, design on a desktop platform. When you're done, you can now be readjusting on the mobile. So that is what we're doing now. So we are doing your website, your your choice, sorry, your choice website design agency. Your choice, that's what I have in mind. Your choice See, it's not flipping to the other end. That's the point. So I'll come here again. This, I'll come to the star, change the color to white. You understand? Change it to white. Then the center also. Then I'll change what am I going to change to pumping. Told you pumping has been my what? My favorite. You might have your own. So that is that. So that is it. We're getting it done. So the next one is I'll hope to update and check out how it's looking at. So let's see. Did you get one? So we continue. Look at it. The difference between this and this is that and the font of this one is increased, but the other one is not as increased. Do you get it now? So it's a choice. It's a choice. I can increase it. It will still contain it. Do you understand? I can increase this. So let's continue with it. So I'll come to the bottom. I'll centralize it too. Okay, that shows that the button didn't fall off on the. Sorry. Now, this is what I was saying now. Now I noticed that the button is outside the column. That's why when I centralize it, instead of it to be in here, it flipped into the middle. You get it now? So I need to delete it. So I need to go back again. Button. Now you see. Now if I now centralize it, you did not see. Thank God it even happened. You get it now? So I'll come back to here. I will make it. Is it medium? Is it medium? Okay, it's in large. So I'll make it large. So thank God I have a guide that is doing that. So color must change. So for color to change, now test. What is it written? Call us now. So I'll write it here. This is where you change it from click to what? Call us now. So then I'll come to my style. So this style is when I change it to my default, my own choosing copies. You get it now? Then I need to, you can increase, you understand now, and so on and so forth. So what else is there? Okay, the color must change. So background color. So what's the background color? So I'll go back to my color palette. I'll pick this, then I'll go back and paste it. Remember we talked about color extensively last time. So I'm going to click on that. So I'll update and see what has changed. Did you see that? Is it not beautiful? It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Do you understand? So I might also decide to come here and style again to put shadow. All I need to do is to click so and update and see the difference. I've put shadow here. Let's see the difference. You can see it's looking sharper. The shadow is making it to pop out away from the background. That is how to design. So you have to have that skill. So do you understand now? So I still need to do this to the button. I want to add shadow to it. So I'm going to click here, just shadow. You see? It pops up. So update. So when I update, and refresh it. So it's as simple as that. Now, if you notice one thing here, the color I pick here is from my color palette here. You can see how blend they have. Do you understand? It's from the color palette here. So that's how we design here. So I'm building on this. So you click, and wherever it needs to take you to, you do that. So that is that about color. I think there's other thing I need to do. So nothing I have but I'll test. So now the next thing you'll notice is that there is an icon here. Icon here. So you come there to content, look at icon, you understand? You click icon library, then you look at the one that fits in, and this is it, you insert. So it's already inserted. You see, this is what we have. So you can always get this kind of thing from your icon library. So that is why people love Elementor. It makes your work professional. So when you do this, you are good to go. Hope you understand, you get what I'm trying to say. So you can increase this font size. If you feel that, no, you still want it to cover, like if you notice, this one spread over and it's bigger. It's a choice. I'm just showing you alternative now. So I've decided now the same way to maintain this side this way. And I think it's okay. Do you get it now? So that is that on this segment of what we're talking about. Okay, now the next thing we're going to see, what are we doing now? So we are done with this now. So, okay, this is what we need to do. We need to do this happy customer experience motivated. So let's quickly do that right now. So the next thing is to do is to add another section because we have done section. This is what we call section. So everything is based on section. So we're going to do section. That's what we're going to do now. So, and I told you they are all in section. So we'll add this thing to admin section. So we'll do that now. One column. Now, that is that. So what we now need to do is to, let's see what we have. Now the color was the yellow, that's our main color. So we come here, like we always say, look for the background. We are here now. So color, you understand? When you want to style the background, you click here. So color background, and color is this. We are not using so because there are two types of background. It's either it's color or image. Because we don't apply image here, what we need to do is to put the color here. So we'll come to our color palette to pick our color code. Then we'll quickly do that now. So we'll paste it. So we've done it. Okay, update. That is updated now. So we go on advanced. We click on this, on it to 10. We'll update. It's not showing. No? Let's do that again. I think there was a mistake. So we're going to pick one color. So we click the sky. As I said, we pick the color. We pick this. We paste it. Okay. So that's that. We come to advanced. We pick this. We turn it to 10. We come over here, turn it to 10. So you update. Let's see. Let's now see. Maybe it will appear now. It should appear. Okay, you can see it appeared. So mind you, this is what we intend to do. So so we come back here. We go back to our stuff here. So we click on list icon of the widget we need. We click on list icon, we drop it here. So we now start working on this list icon. So we click here. Now, this is an icon. Now, before we do that, we need to change this thing because it's listing. So we want to put it online. You can see now, then it was this way. Then now change it back to this way. So when we change it back to this way, so we can edit it this way. Hope you're getting what I'm trying to say now. So that's how we're gonna do this now. So here, let's see what kind of the smiling icon. So icon library. Look for the smile icon. You pick this. You insert. Do you get up now? So I pick this also. I'll go to the next place. So I'll look at what is available here. Handshake. So I'll come here. Search for handshake. Handshake. I'm looking for it. Okay, I found it now. So you pick it up. You insert. So the next one, you pick it up again. You search. Is more, let me see how it looks like. More of a meter, tachometer. Okay, name, I couldn't get the name. So you understand what I'm trying to say now? So then you change the name from to happy customer. The first one, you come over here, you change it to happy customer. Happy, let's see the kind of text it is. Okay, we call it happy customer. Happy customer. So the other one is called experience. Come here, change it again. Experience. So the next one, you come over here, we call it motivated. Call it motivated. Let's see. I didn't get that experience very well. Motivated. So let me go to experience. S3. So that's that. You update. Do you understand now? So you come back again. See, you now spy. So spy, you see between them. Let's say 50. You just keep speed between them. Okay, put it at the center. I think that will help me out. So that's okay. Put it at 10. 10. So there's a divider. There's a divider here. So you quickly put the divider. So that is on. So divider is solid. Then what's the let's put the weight at 5 or 3. Then the color, let's put the color to white. So it's come up here. So what we are doing now is we're editing. So the icon color should be white. The hexadecimal something for white is FFFF 6F. So I think that's that. So the next thing is to increase it. Let's see. Okay. That is okay for me. So it's okay. So text also the same way. The text color should be white. Text color should be white. Okay. Text color should be white. Then what do we need to do again? The weight, if I'm right. Topography. The size should be 30. So with the same, so I'm going to change the space is much. Yeah? So yes, I need to change the space in here. So what else do we need to do? So I like copy, pick your own. So that's that. So I'll come back again to the listing. So space between. Okay. Now I'll update. Then I'll see. So that's okay. So we have been able to achieve this and that. Now you might even go further that you want to put shadow, because I think there's a little bit of shadow here. So I told you how to put shadow. So I'm not going to put shadow here. So that will be an assignment for you. So the next thing we need to do is to now go to another section where we do this. Do you understand? So this is what we need to do right now. So we'll go to another section to quickly do that. So we're going to do this now. So this is the section we have to do now. So we'll go back to our Elementor. You understand? So we'll take this. We're going to add sections to it now. So we click on our sections. So single section. Now, what we see here is that we look at it. How many objects are we seeing in this section? I can see 4. Let me tell you, I have a divider. I have, what do I call it? Heading. I have a text and I have an object. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 inner sections. So that is what I'm going to do here. So I'll come here. Do you understand? And I'll put inner section 1. Are you with me? Come here again. Inner section 2. Come here again. Inner section 3. Make sure it's in the same column. Then come here again. Inner section, what's it called? 4. Do you understand now? So that is that about that. Die. Okay. So okay. So now look at, okay, what we need to do now, we need to now start designing this kind of thing here. So we'll come up here. So, so what we want to do here is to see. Let's say we give this 100. You understand? And below 200. So what the padding means, we are giving space out. You can see I'm spacing some things out. And if you don't want to space it, maybe it's too much, let me turn it to 50. Do you understand now? So that's what I've just shown you here. 50, 50. Do you understand? So that's what we just done. So let's see how we're gonna do this. Okay. Now, ordinarily, inner section will always come with 2 columns. You understand? So, but because we need to do this at the same time, it must be 3. So we will now come here, duplicate. Now it's becoming 3. Do you now see what I'm trying to say now? So we'll come here again and do what we need to do. So we call for divider, because that is a divider. So we'll put a divider here. Do you understand? We put a divider here. We now look at what else are we doing. Okay. Divider. You had icon to it. then you style it. Now look at it now. What's the color? Good. We come to our color palette, we pick it up, we come back to our Elementor, we change the color from black to what? To gold. So you change the weight, sorry, you change the weight of the, let me see, okay, let me pick it to 3. Okay, so that's that. So we come back to the icon also. The color must change to this. So icon, paste. So you can see we are good to go. If we update it now, you see the difference of what I'm talking about here. Let's see. You can see. Let's see. Now the difference is the padding here is quite different from the padding I have here. So you understand what the padding simply means now. So that is that. So what else do we need to do? I come, okay, at the center. Okay. So we don't know. So the next thing is now to work with this now. The title. So again, because it's 3, you have to right click, duplicate. Do you get it now? So come back here, then you put the title here at the center. So you call it, what do you want to call it? You call it what we offer as service. So you type it up here, what we offer. What we offer. Sorry, offer as service. You get it now. Now what we offer as service, we put at center. Now one thing about this thing is that we click here. I want this to spread. Do you understand now? To own it. So you come here, you change the column here to 20, size to 20. You come here, you change its own column to 60. Do you understand now? Automatically, this is so because from here to here is 100. So each column now I've given it. So that's what we just done. If you update it now, you see the difference. Spreading it. Do you understand? You can see. So let's go back to where we are. Now the next one is called test. You can see test. So why are we having 3? Because we want them to be at the center. You do this again. Sorry, you right click, you duplicate, then you come to test editor. You do it. You understand? You centralize. Sorry. You centralize. You change. I don't know. Maybe popping. Popping. The same thing comes here. Then you to say 20. 60. You understand? The same way we did for that. 60. You get it now. Automatically, that will be that. So you can change the font size, the font style. You can see the kind of colors. So it should be different from this. So you style up, you come here, you fade it off. You get it now. So I think I'm okay with this. So you can see how we design it now. Now, because I want to quickly make something more to you. Let me update it. And let me refresh. Now, one thing about this is that we want to repeat the same style of section. So it will look somehow for me to start designing this. You can see the same style of section, the same style of section, the same style of section. So what is so important for me right now is to what? To make this a template. Do you understand that? So I'll come here. Do you understand? Let me make this 3. Okay. So that is that. I hope you understand the reason why it's like this now. So I'll come here, make it a template. So I choose set up templates. So I'll call it my template. You get it now. So I'll save it. So it is now a template. You get it now. So this is now a template. So let's see. I need to add insert. Let's see. It's loading. I want to see something. No, no, no. The okay, I got it now. That's why I said let's. It made the O. Okay, so let's try that now. So I want this to be a template. Save as template. My, my. Do you understand now? So that is done. So if I now say insert. So now you can see. So I don't need to repeat the design anymore. The template is already there. So let me click delete here and let's go back to what we need because I will be needing it and to make my job faster this time around. So I'll come over here again. So we need to do this right now. So what we need to do here is icon box. Now this is an icon box that we need to do. So let's see how it goes. So let's start designing. Okay, center. So we'll go to style. So we check, we go to advanced. We give it a padding. Okay. Okay. So we come back again to start. Come back to here. Center. Center. So icon. Let's see. Let's change our icon. Let's change our icon to frame. We change the icon view to frame. Then instead of icon, we have let's say coding. Code. So click here. We insert it. You can see. So we've done that. Center. If there is need for a link, you get the link. So the heading too. What do we call it? App development. App development. App development. So that's that about it. So you come back to style. What's the primary color? for our icon. The primary color for my icon should be yellow. So let me see, copy. No, let me see. No, the primary color should be white. You get it now. So my secondary color should be the other way around. Yeah. So you've gotten it now. So you see that? So I need to get a border. Border width. Sorry. So get a border. Solid. You understand? Solid. So what's the color we use for this? The same way. Let's see. Radius. So you can see what I'm saying here. I'll show you now. Now, if I refresh here, you can see the difference. And then it's wrong again. Okay. I did not I did not delete. Ouch. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Hope you understand what I'm saying. Revise. So now listen. My border radius is wrong, so I'm going to correct it. This edge is done. This edge is not done. So I'll come over here. You understand me? Where's my border radius? So I'll make everything 10. Everything 10. So I'll hold it. So let's see how it goes. Now you can see this is where it is now. So we'll change the border color to the main color. Okay. So change the margin to 25. Sorry. So good. We get 1.3 here. So let's see. Fresh. Okay. So see all this. So I need to change the margin. So come back here again. Save subscribe. So what's that? So we're good to go. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, space. Like the space here is much. Let's turn it to 10. So 15. Okay, I think it's okay. So 15 is okay. So we are good to go here. All right. So again, this color, this text, we need to change the font, text font, content, description. Are you getting it? Paint it a bit. Okay. So color, I think we're gonna change that to this. All right. So we're good to go. Oh, I think the border is so much. And the border type is much. The width, I'm looking for the width. Okay, let's read that. Now, because this is 3 columns, I don't need to repeat the same thing anymore. All I need to do is to duplicate. So let me update. I see. For you to understand what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'll now delete it. Ouch. To Z. I deleted what I've been doing since morning. Wow. Sorry. I deleted. Ouch. Okay, we'll go back to it. Okay, thank God it's there. We'll go back to it. Go back to it. It's loading. So that's why you need to update. That's if I've not updated, I will have lost this design. And what it means is this, that I will do it all over again. But thank God I didn't lose it. So this is what I want to delete. Did you get out? I deleted this section instead of the column. So I don't need it. So now this is done. All I need to do is to what? Duplicate it. Okay. That is not what I want to do. Sorry. You're following me? I deleted this. I deleted something I should have deleted. That's why it's special. Now there are three columns. Do you understand now? So these three columns, I need to delete them and duplicate this. Do you understand? So what I did was I deleted, this is what I'm supposed to delete. So let me see. Duplicate. Now it's going to the other section. Let me delete. Duplicate together, not this. Do you get it now? So delete, duplicate. So this is what we do, duplicate. Hope you got it. So it's a bit confusing. So all we need to do now is to just change the color, the icon, and the app. Do you understand that? So let's refresh. So this is what we're gonna do. So spacing. So I'm correcting something here. This is 15. Okay. So we've done that now. So let's save it. So because of this little space, so confusing. So I see the space now. Save the space now. So it has its own space. So as I said, you now come individually to now start styling them. You need to start styling them. Now from here, we are going to pick our color palette. Pick of this. Border. Change this. Do you understand? It's changing. Then we come to what's it called? The icon. The icon should be to change this icon text to computer. Change the icon text to computer. The computer or laptop, wherever. What did you pick? Okay. So insert. Do you understand? We change the name to web development. Web development. So the same thing here. So the icon changes from this to that. So that's just it. The topography. Changes. That's how we do that. So I'm going to need this for you to do. You understand? So we save. You understand? The same way we change it, that's what we're going to change it. So let's see what we've done. Let's see. So we're not getting there. We are. So we save it. No? So we've been able to achieve this. So the next thing is to button. Wow, we're going to put button. So the same way, I didn't see that. So we're going to put button. So that shows we still need to insert. We still need to insert another section here. You understand? So we duplicate. So we look for button. If you're following me, look for button, put it at the center, make it center, large. It's large. Okay, medium. Okay, then change it to view all services. View all services. Services. Do you understand? Put an icon. Change the color. What's the color? Change the color. Take it again. Start. This color is the main. So that's that. So we see, like there's a shadow, put a shadow, we save it. So this is what we've been able to do so far. You can see, we put a shadow. So this is what we've been able to do so far. So you see, the only thing is we change this. So color red, the color blue, change the name. So that's how it should be done. Do you understand now? Are we not? Are you getting it now? So we're going to create another section. Do you understand? Another section of this. Remember that we've created a template for this. So for us to create this, do you understand me now? So that's what we're going to do now. So let's quickly see what we need to do. So to come over here, go to your library, my template, and set no, and let's see how it loads. So we've done it. Can you see? Now, what we change is this. Instead of this, it's going to be about us. Do you understand? That was what I was saying in that time, that it will save us a lot of good. About us. Do you understand? So this is about us. So the banner is still there. So let's look again. Okay. Okay. So what are we going to do? The same way here, instead of being a test, it will be a test. So we're going to delete this. We don't need it. We don't need this. So that's that. So what we need to do now is, let's see, this is necessary. So we'll do test. Are you following now? Then we icon list again. Pick an icon list. Do you get it now? Then we are getting there. Then image here. So check what sort of image I will put in up here. You look for image. Image. So you're gonna ask what sort of image you want. So we come here, we pick our image. We pick our image, we drop it off. Do you understand? Then you update. Then you refresh here. Let's see what we have. Did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, so we need to work on the background here now. Want it to look this way. So this is what we've done so far. Now, another thing we need to quickly do is to click here and change the column to 50. And then click here. I'll make this to be 10. 10. So it will now give room for our what's it called? Uh, our picture. Now we need to change the background. You can see the background is this color, so we need to change the background. We come here. So come here, start, background type solid. Then we pick our color. We go to our palette and pick what is it? Okay, pick this. So we'll come over here and change it to this. So if you notice it's changed. You understand? So we update it. So the next thing we need to do is to change we use a chart divider now. So we pick this and then this width for the bottom. See, then so we do that. Change it to 50. Then go back to bottom. Okay, so so there's an error here. It's not about this, it's about every section here. So I'm going to correct that now. Yes, I was thinking, you can see, I was picking from here, should have been here. So I'm going to correct that now. There's no need for divider. No need, there's none. You understand? Background type. Background type is none. Nothing. None. No. Get it now. So this is the mistake here. So we'll pick it up again. Style. Background type. We post this. We see that mistake again. So we'll correct it. It's about okay. Okay. It's all about this. Okay. All right, we'll post it there. Ah, is what we're looking for. So we'll come to sharp divider. Please follow me. Sharp divider. Look for width. You understand? Then from width, okay, we look at what we have here. We put it to 50. So I think it's okay without putting it 50. So you come back to bottom, put at 50. Okay, so that's what we have here. So that's what we have as this. Are you getting it now? So you update, then you refresh. So this is the way, this how our way looks like. This is where our waves look like. You get it now. So we'll continue working out. So we need to now start working with this. So we'll come back here. We've done it before. We delete this. We delete this. Do you understand? Because we need to just work on this, then copy it off. So let's talk about the icon. We talk about the icon. Which was the name? Okay. We change it to this. we insert. So you can see let's change to this. So we still maintain that. So we increase it. So that's where we to go about our site. So icon. So make this 30. You understand? And then change the color to this. Copy it. Switch. You go back to test. What's the test color? Test color. I think the test color is same. So we need to change. We just need to do what they call it, the size. So let's maintain that. So that's how that is done. You get it now. So let me put it back to 22. Let me change it to 22. Okay, I think it's okay. So now you can now see you need to now duplicate and work on it. So duplicate, duplicate. You get it now. So when I change the color, now what's this? You copy it. Then you go back here. So where is it? Style icon. Change it again to this style. Paste. You update. So come over here. The style. The style icon. Get the color. This. Go back. Then change it to this. Paste. So you update. So you can see. You see that. So we can also copy this. But let's say we can also copy this and put it here instead of designing again. You can see it's at the center, so you can put it back here. Did you guys see that? Okay, you update. So this is what we have here. So that's how that's done. So you come back to this image, you click on the image, you get now the style. Or the image. Sorry. You click on the image, they come here, you do your style, you pick a background. Now our background will be this. You copy it on, then change it. Paste it up. Let's see. So that is that. Now, what we need to do, now you can see the style is different. So you still work on it. You come here, you go to advanced. I get to it now. Then you go to advanced. You go to positioning. Absolute. You get that now. Then you come over here. You now say where do you want to push it to? Is it this way or this way? So I'm gonna put it this way. Then you make it 40. Then you come over here and make this 60. Did you see that? Or you leave it alone. Do you understand it? So that's how you design the stuff. You push it up. So that's how we now say you update and refresh. So now look back and see what have we achieved so far. You can see You can see, I can see we've achieved a lot here. So the same way here, get it now? A bit different, but almost the same. So we'll look at. So the next thing we need to quickly do is to now look at what we need to design next. This is what we need to design it. Why choose us? So as I said, we don't really need to repeat whatever we've done before. So what we need to do is to go back to our template. Go back to our template here, insert it. No. So it's gonna load. So instead of us typing and typing it all over again, so it's been there for us. So what we need to do is type this. Why choose us? Why choose us? Do you understand now? So we look into what do you need to delete. So this is where we have. So just this alone. So I don't need this. I don't need this. All I need is this three. Do you understand now? So why choose us? So you update. So what we need to do is to okay, let's see if we can just drop this into this section. Okay, that. Okay, now because it looks similar, it's the same thing, just about the different. Ouch, let me correct it. So, okay, what I need to do is now is to maybe um, uh, duplicate this. You get it now. So then I'll bring it down here. So you get it now. So let me bring it here. I'm still going to delete it. Hope you understand here. So it will make it easier for me. Okay. 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 So we're talking about white cheese. So that is done. So that's that. I'm going to say. So you can see. Let's refresh on what we're doing now. Sorry, let's refresh the update. I don't know. So I'm going to update now. Now you can see the shortcut. So we don't need to repeat the same process and process again. Do you understand now? We don't need to put so much process here again. So let's refresh and see why Jesus. You can see now it's done. But the difference with here is that there's border. You see? Did you see that? So that's what we're going to do now. So we come here, come in, we go to start, go to border. Let's say two. So I'm going to click up to this. Now let's see what we got. So let me do that again. I want to do that again. So I'll go to my border. right? I'll come to my border, bring the border here, and left, so it's my right. Let me make it there. Okay. Okay, I think it's more of the icon. Okay? Yes, fine. Border, sorry. I come here. Oh, border. Zero. Zero. So that's that. But I'm not seeing it. So let me update to see if it's appearing. It's not appearing. So something is not something right there. So column. Yes. Space border. So sorry. So border. That's the way it is. So border. So that's this. Let's see. The border has been adjusted. If I do this now, you'll see. Okay. Let's see the spacing. So I come over here also. The same way. That's fine. Start. Border. Solid. So okay. So color. Let's see the color. Okay. Okay. Color. That's the color. So change it. This one. Start. Border. Let's take a look again. So save. Update. You refresh. You understand me? So you look. So the next thing is to motion effect. I'm going to put an effect into this. Slide in. On the left, get it now. Slide in. Motion sliding from the right. Slide in from the right. So update, refresh. So this have to, we have to do this also. Effect, fading. Let's see. So that's how to add effect. You get that? Let's see this. This came from below. So that is that on this. You can see in the same way, all you need to do is just get it right. So the next thing you need to do here, which is the last, is this. Meet the team. Meet the team. So let's quickly look into that. And then we're good to go. So we need to do this now. This is what we do, meet the team. So let's quickly do that now. So the same way we've done it here, we get our template. Insert, no. You understand? So that's how we're going to do it. So it's loading. So here we're going to change it to meet the team. Get now, meet the team. Meet the team. So that's what we've done here. Meet the team. So let's continue. So all this, they're not necessary. So so that's what we've done here. So what we do here is to do this now. Now for us to do this, we're gonna put in image. So let's go. So here we're gonna put image. I'm getting it now. Then again, we're gonna put another one. Here we're gonna put image. We're gonna put title, and we're gonna put the name and the title and what they do. So you can see. So we'll come here again, edit. Again, we'll pick another heading again. Then the next one should be what they do, which is the test editor. So, okay, you can see there is an issue here. I'm going to delete it. So we'll come back again, test editor. So it's inside. Do you get it now? It's inside. So let's now call this, what do we call it? Great Onai. Okay, so we'll call it Great Onai. Great. That's the name. Onai. That's not. And so what's the UI UX designer? So you can see UI, sorry, UI UX designer. So then we get a picture from this. So let's get a picture. So let's see if I have a picture. Okay. Right. So that is good. So let's make it more. Okay. So I'll update it now. So that's the same. See, it's in there. So what is the difference? Let's see from here to here. So we come back here again. We put it at the center. We put it at the center. We put it at the center. It's already at the center. So when you see the difference now. Did you get that? So put it at the center. Like that. So the next thing we do is to get this a shadow, border shadow. Now it will make it stand out. You get it now. So we will do this now. You see, so what we've done here. I think this is bigger. This is bigger. So let's change it. Okay, we're getting that. Okay, I use the plain. Okay, let me change the background again. Let me change. Let's make that. Alright. So that is that about it. Now the difference is that the background has been cropped. I think it should be on my desktop. Let me change. So let's quickly look into it. Okay. That was the reason. Upload. Select. Desktop. Easy. Upload. I think there should be difference, huh? Okay. Looking good this way. Oh wow. So I want to play. Okay. So I need to see if the price is so big. So this is what we do. So you can see. Did you see that? So all you need to do now is to now duplicate what you have here. So all you do here is that. Come here. Delete. Okay. Duplicate. You get it now. So you update. You get it now. So you come over here. You do the necessary. Now the difference between this and this is that it's so close together. So you need to work on that. So let's see. So you click on this. So do it. Imagine. 15. 15. 15. 15. So you come over here also. Get it now. Advance. So now you can see the difference now. So you update. You update. See that. So space is clear now. So we can do that. So you come again and still work on your picture. this so, okay, it's beautiful now. Come over here. Make this also 10. Yeah, and it's beautiful now. So update. So what you need to do is do what? Believe this. What? Duplicate. So then you save it up. You update. Then you come back here. You refresh. Beautiful, isn't it? So this is how you add your team member. Then you now look here and say, okay, we'll call this person .2OE. Then you change the name. Okay, .2OE. Get up now. So what is the destination? App developer. We just change on here. App developer. 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 Where is this? Great on I change. So you change the picture. You get it now? Change the picture. Look for the picture and matches. Go up. Go upload. Look for. You're getting it. Look for the up. Which is there. Do you understand now? Then need to change this SASC. You don't have any to change. Load. Select. Okay. Pick this up. Go back. So this has to change to this. Okay, this is the size of this guy. So let me maintain great Onayu. Okay. Let me maintain her. Okay, so that is how you do it. So I believe if you go through this what's it called? This you go through this step by step, you'll be able to achieve that one goal that was set from the beginning, and that is to develop the website. So let's refresh. So we've gotten it. We're told how to animation to put animation into things. See how to design, see the concept. So you can see how beautiful this looks like. See that? And that's all it takes. All you need to do is to take it step by step, then you are good to go. Do you understand now? You have to be different, but what you need is the concept of the designs. So that is what it's all about. So let's see what we have next. So we've been able to create our website. So the next thing is to talk about the sales page. The next thing is to talk about the sales page. So I'll talk about the sales page in another video. So thank you for this time. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video.